those roots. He's so cute. Honestly feel like a legit plant collector with my special soil now. Not gonna lie. Okay, those birds are annoying me. Kind of like a scientist, you know. I'm so proud of you, little dude. Hey guys, welcome back to the Joyful Plant Club. If you're new here, my name is Ashley, and here we talk about all things houseplants. So today I am outside. This is our backyard. I'm gonna be doing some repotting. I have so many plants that are in desperate need, like really desperate need of some new soil. And I thought I'd have a chat with you guys. There is a houseplant tag that I want to do so you guys can learn a little more about me. You can meet a lot of my plant babies here. All right, so first, I'm gonna mix up my soil. I have my big batch of soil here. This is my first time mixing my own custom mix. I've used here today some Miracle Grow potting soil. I like to use the moisture control one, and then I have some Miracle Grow orchid bark, just the coarse mixture, and then I have Miracle Grow perlite. And I got everything from Lowe's for like a few bucks per bag. Just going to mix this up really well. So I've got 1 part soil, 1 part bark, 1 part perlite. And the purpose, hey bird, I'm trying to do a video. Can you get out of here? So the purpose of the perlite is to help with drainage, moisture control, aeration in the soil, and it helps the soil not to become like super clumpy. And actually, a cool thing that I learned that I did not know, that perlite was actually a form of volcanic rock that has been baked at an extremely high temperature and caused it to pop, just like leca. Leca is lightweight expanded clay aggregate, which is just clay, like grit clay pieces that have been heated up in a kiln to like 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. And once they get super hot, they pop and they form this like hard, porous material that is like, it's not biodegradable because it doesn't degrade. It doesn't degrade, it just like, it's there and it's not going anywhere. It will never break down or anything like that. So perlite is the same thing. And I never knew that. I've always thought perlite was some type of weird substance that was like styrofoam something. Like obviously it's not styrofoam, but yeah, I had no idea. So that's a cool little thing that I learned from my Google search. And then orchid bark also helps with drainage. It soaks in a lot of moisture and kind of helps to hold the humidity into the roots, and also gives the roots something to like grow around. So it helps keep them happy. But yeah, again, moisture control, aeration, and then the soil, of course, you know, provides the substance for the roots to grow in. And it also has like good stuff, nitrogen, phosphorus, fertilizer. All right, so my soil is nice and mixed. First, who's first? Okay, first, my baby Birkin, he's so cute. I got this guy from the Gabriella plant sale that took place last week. So yeah, he's had a bit of time to acclimate. I'm gonna put him in a terracotta pot because that's just what we're doing. I'll start out with the first question here on our houseplant tag. I actually got this list of questions from Becca de la Plants, and it's one of her older videos because I just love her channel so much. And I found it and I said, oh my gosh, I'm totally gonna do that. So thank you, Becca, for the list. I really want to see these roots. Oh yeah, those are beautiful. Anyway, okay, when did I first get in houseplants? I've always had houseplants. I grew up with them in my home as a child. My mom gave me a golden pothos cutting when I was like really young, and that thing lived in my bathroom forever, and I was just obsessed with it. I thought it was the coolest thing. how it could grow roots from like nothing and just live in the water. I just thought that was extremely cool. I had a cactus garden also when I was a child, like 8 years old. I had my own little cactus garden, and I would always look at the cactus whenever we went to Lowe's or any place like that. So cactus have always been close to my heart as well. Last year in January, I got my first fiddle leaf fig. Was it in January? No. I got my second fiddle leaf fig in January, and that was like the start of my collection. And from there, I just kept growing. So here's another little guy from Gabriella Plants, a little Sansevieria. Ooh, look at those roots. He's so cute. Sansevieria are my just favorite. Like, they just hold my heart. All right, when you're repotting, a good tip, have like an extra pot or something nearby to like get all the old soil that you don't want to keep into, so that way you're not making a giant mess. Check him out. He's so adorable. All right, number 2. What is your oldest houseplant? My oldest houseplant would be a golden pothos. Again, my mom gave me a cutting of her like original golden pothos, and so that cutting is at least like over 20 years old. So that's my oldest plant. So until now, like today, I have only ever used regular old potting soil on all my plants, except for cactus. I use a cactus succulent mix for them, but on all of my plants, it's so cute. On all my plants, I've just used a regular old potting soil mixture, and none of them have honestly suffered. Okay, I need you to get out of here. None of my plants have suffered, really. They've all done okay, and I think that is mainly due to using terracotta, and so that has helped, you know, the moisture not to sit around and get disgusting. I also do pretty frequent repots, so hopefully using this new soil mixture, they'll be able to stay healthier longer and not need like so much attention. So this is my Vicii, still don't know how to say it, that I got from Megan at Once Upon a Philodendron. And this guy is so cute. This is his brand new leaf. It's still not hardened. It's getting bigger like every day. Seriously. And yeah, he has a new baby. It's coming. Check out these new roots. Oh my goodness. Yeah, his roots have exploded in the past few weeks since I got him. I'm so happy to see that. Megan, I love him so much if you're watching this. I truly cherish him. Do number 3. What was the first plant to really kickstart your collection? Kind of already told you guys this. It was a fiddle leaf fig, other than like the golden pothos, but the fiddle leaf fig captured my heart, and it just was all downhill from there. Honestly, feel like a legit plant collector with my special soil now, not gonna lie. Another good tip that I learned, when you're watering your plants, if you're watering and the water is like pooling up in your pot, then it's time for a repot. The soil is like hard and compacted, and it doesn't have enough drainage to let that water like flow freely through it. Next up is my Sansevieria Ehrenbergii. Ooh, he's got mold on the top of his soil, so he was definitely in need of a repot. He is soaking wet right now. Let's see what he looks like in here. Oh, if you guys notice, I am not wearing gloves right now. And I used to wear gloves when I gardened, but then I stopped because, I don't know, I just kind of like to feel the dirt. I like to be able to like really tell what I'm doing. Alright, so number 4, what plants do you struggle to keep alive? I don't really struggle to keep plants alive. I would say the plant that I worry over the most is probably my Vicii or like my Calatheas, just because of like humidity. But honestly, I don't really struggle with a certain plant. I don't know if that like sounds really cocky, but I just don't. Florida is like the paradise for plants, and we have great humidity here, great light, so I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just lucky, but I really haven't struggled with any plant like in particular. What is the biggest mistake you made with a plant? I would say the biggest mistake that I've made with a plant would be not inspecting it for pests and not wiping it down like immediately. Because I have brought home a few plants in the recent like weeks that have had pests that I did not catch fast enough, and I noticed them like after they'd already been in my home, and I did have some mealybugs spread over into one of my current plants because it didn't look close enough. So that is extremely important, an important step that I feel like a lot of us pass up just because we're excited, we have a new plant, we want to put it in our collection, and like we just kind of forget. But that's a new habit that I'm getting into, is like thoroughly inspecting them and then thoroughly wiping them down with my pest mixture, which is actually just half water, half alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and then a few drops of neem oil, and I wipe the leaves down with a paper towel with that mixture on it, and that does the trick. I realize you guys can't see what I'm doing. This must be kind of boring. I'm sorry. There he is. He's so cute. Next is this little guy, which I bought today. I love him so much. I saw him yesterday at Home Depot when I was walking around, and I was like, I'm not gonna buy any plants today. I'm just going to look. It's gonna be for fun. And I saw this guy, and then I went home without him, and I couldn't stop thinking about him. And then I ended up like trying to research and see like what he was, because I didn't recognize him. It looks like some kind of ficus, and turns out it is a Ficus Daniela, or there's another name for it and I can't remember, but it's kind of uncommon, and I really could not find very many of them online. They had a lot of like large trees versions. Ooh, this guy's root bound. Okay, not too bad. His roots are so dry, they're just like brittle. Ooh, he's just falling apart. Anyways, this guy was like really unusual, and so I went back and I got him. I did not wipe him down yet, which I just got done talking about. So I'm gonna do that right after this. Look at all this fertilizer they have in there. It's like full. That guy's so cute in there. See, how could you not buy that? $5, like, come on. All right, I'm gonna answer number 6. What was the most expensive plant you ever bought, and is it still alive? Most expensive plant I ever bought was, I bought it actually this last Saturday. It was $30. And you guys are gonna find out what it is in this Friday's video. It is an alocasia, I'll tell you that. I get a lot of my plants through trades or cuttings, honestly. I just think it's so satisfying to watch the growth and to know that, you know, it's cool to buy an established plant, but it's kind of more, it's more satisfying when you do it yourself. You know what I mean? He's so cute, isn't he? I love him. Okay, I picked out this little planter for him because it was tiny. I thought he would fit perfect. And it is ceramic. It does have a good drainage hole. Drainage is so important. I cannot stress that enough. If you do not have your plants in a pot with drainage, then what are you doing? Anyways, yes, it's ceramic, and I did that on purpose because it will hold moisture a little better. And these guys like to stay wet. Okay. Tiny plants honestly just have my heart, if you guys can't tell. I got this planter from Walmart, by the way, for like $2, so go get you one. He's so cute in there. Who's next? All right, my prayer plant is Maranta Lemon Lime. I grew this guy from like a 2-leaf cutting. As you can see, he's exploded. This is one of the ones I was talking about. Like, it's so satisfying to watch it grow and know that you did that, you know? Look at these roots! Ah! This is so exciting. I just love repotting, you guys. This is so fun. This guy had no roots when I got him. He was just a little clipping. I'm so proud of you, little dude. So I usually keep him in this nursery pot, and I put the nursery pot inside of a ceramic pot, and that also helps to hold moisture in. But not to the point of like root rot, obviously. Gosh, my back is like killing me, man. Is anyone else's back like broken by the time they're done repotting? Because mine is. I have this in here just for like some support. I don't have him tied to it or anything, but he kind of leans on it and it helps him stand up. There you go. My dad gave me this marble queen for my birthday like a month ago, and it is so gorgeous. I love the leaves on this guy. They're just huge, and you can tell, oh, you guys, he has mealybugs. There's freaking mealybugs on this thing. All right, I'm not gonna repot this guy right now. I'll show you guys in a second. There are freaking mealybugs on him. Ugh! I had one plant, okay? I brought home one plant with mealybugs, and they have spread to now 2 plants. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put him in quarantine, and I'm gonna treat him, and I'll probably just do a whole video on it for you guys. Wow, I'm so mad. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad.